What's up, collectors? Welcome back to Films by Color. Just wanted to make a quick news video for you guys today, responding to the huge announcement that Criterion made this morning. For those of you who don't know, this is the 40th anniversary of the Criterion collection, going all the way back to the Laserdisc days, before DVD, before Blu-ray, way before 4K. They've been doing this for 40 years now, and they are celebrating the anniversary with this special commemorative box set that they've just announced. And thought I'd pull up the website. We could take a look at it together. I'll go over the details, share my thoughts on it, and talk to you guys about it in the comments. So let's go ahead and jump in. All right, I'm over here on Criterion's website, criterion.com, and right there, you already see it, this big banner on the homepage, CC40, Criterion Collection, 40th anniversary. That's it. That's the box set right there. It's a huge box set, 40 films in here, and we'll jump into the details and see exactly what you're getting in this presentation. We'll go ahead and click the pre-order now button. That'll take us to the product details page where you see the name of the project right here, CC40, and a little blurb about the project. And then over here, we've got a better look at the cover art, isolated over here on the right. It says CC40 in each of the four corners, and then you've got this variation of the Criterion C logo here. Very cool. Kind of looks like the rings of a tree stump, kind of representing age and the passage of time. The fact that Criterion has been doing this for a long, long time, many, many years. 40 years is a huge anniversary, and Criterion has been in the boutique label game for a long time. They were the first ones to do it, and even though there's tons and tons of boutique labels now, and I'm trying to keep up with as many as I can, Criterion will always be my favorite, or at least they are still to this day. Who knows? But for now, I still love Criterion. There are a couple links here. First one is for the teaser trailer, which I recommend you watch because it's very enjoyable, and then there's also an article underneath, which I read through. That's also very informative. You can check that out as well. But I want to jump right into the look of this box set right down here, show you guys what it looks like. We've got a primary color scheme here. We've got yellow, red, and blue. This looks exactly, almost identical in form and shape and size to the Ingmar Bergman box set, which I have right here. So you can kind of get a feel for how big this is. If you've seen this in stores, if you have this, you already know what it's like. Yeah, this is kind of what you're looking for. We can open this up in a second to try to get a feel for what the discs look like in there, but I want to show you exactly what's in this set first. This is 40 films, and I think it's 40 discs. I don't know if that's specified anywhere, but I'm assuming it's 40 discs. This is 40 films. These are the top 40 most selected films when they have guests coming to the Criterion Closet. So if you haven't watched any of the Criterion Closet videos, I'm sure everyone watching this video knows what I'm talking about. You're probably already subscribed to the Criterion Collection channel here on YouTube, but they have guests come in whenever they're working on projects, or directors, writers, actors. If they're collaborating for supplements on some of their releases, then they'll come into the office to do that, and then while they're there, they'll let them flip through the Criterion Closet and take some stuff home with them. And these are the 40 most selected titles from the Criterion Closet. And we've got them all listed right here. There is, 8.5, Tokyo Story. These are like quintessential. They're the most selected. So these are like big ones that most everyone's pretty much heard of, going all the way back to 1963 with 8.5, and then all the way to like very modern movies here at the end. Tokyo Story, all that jazz, Bicycle Thieves, Repo Man, Jules and Jim being there. So very, very popular titles within the Criterion Collection. These aren't like super well-known films outside of it, but for us film nerds and boutique collectors, these are very popular films amongst our community. And this is a really cool set. It's a really interesting way to do a set. It doesn't have like a particular theme. This box set's a little strange. I could see some people saying this is a little self-indulgent, but I think it's okay because it's their 40th anniversary. They're celebrating their company and kind of what they've done and how they've grown. If you watch that teaser video, you can see the very first video of the Criterion Closet is Guillermo del Toro, actually, and it's like just a little tiny corner of a room. It's super low quality. So they've come a long way, and this is kind of their way of celebrating that. So it may be a little self-indulgent, but I think it's cool. I think it's an interesting way to do a box set. It kind of ties into an anniversary really well, I think. I think it looks nice. It's obviously really good packaging. Everybody loves this. I shouldn't say everybody, because the one big thing that a lot of people don't like about this is that it is a book. You get all your discs in here. So they're just kind of slid in. Some people don't like sliding discs in and out of cardboard. They're worried about damaging the discs. So I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same as this. I only have a couple images to go off of, but it looks like a very similar format. So I'm assuming that those discs are going to be in here. And then you also get, just like the Ingmar Bergman set, you get a big thick book, which is mentioned in that article. That article is kind of like the preamble, the prelude to this book. I'm sure that is actually at the beginning of the book when you finally get it. But then this book also will include all of the essays for all 40 of these movies. That's cool that the essays are there, because that was my biggest thing. Like, I love reading those essays. I love the supplements. That was the big thing. And those are both included in this set. You don't just get the movies, you get the supplements and the essays. So that's good in my book. So let's go ahead and scroll down to the bottom here and view those supplements, which I just mentioned, all the way down. So we got Red Shoes, House, and all the way, the last one, In the Mood for Love, the year 2000. That's the last one in the set. And then down here at the bottom, it says, oh, I was wrong. It says 49 Blu-ray special edition collector's set. So there's 49 Blu-rays, apparently, not 40. So there must be several discs for some of the movies to keep all the supplements. That makes sense. So here's the supplements. You've got hundreds of hours of supplemental features, obviously, from each of the movies, alternate soundtracks, audio commentaries, extensive documentaries. So these are just the supplements that are already in all of the Criterion editions. And then there are some bonuses here. First of all, you get a selection of Criterion Closet pick videos. So that's very cool. Having those on disc would be really something special, because they're only on the Criterion website and YouTube right now. So having those on disc is actually pretty cool. It's not all of them, but it says a selection of them. So it'll be interesting to see which ones they pick for that. And then right here also, plus deluxe packaging with a lavishly illustrated 216-page book featuring essays on the films by critics, scholars, and authors. So all of those essays I'm assuming it's all of the essays. It doesn't say specifically, but I'm assuming all the essays are going to be there. And then down here at the bottom, you have that trailer again, if you want to check that out. So very nice presentation. I like the look of it. I like this kind of packaging. I am a big fan of the packaging style for the Ingmar Bergman set, but I don't think I'm going to be picking this up. I don't think this is for me. I skimmed through the list and I already have about 19, 20 of these movies. So I've already got half of them. So it doesn't really make sense for me to pick this set up. But if you are new to the collection, if you have found my channel through other means, you're not a big Criterion collector, maybe you got here through some of my other videos, and you've been curious about the Criterion collection, you maybe heard me talk about it before, and you want to get into it, I think this is a great place to start. It is a little pricey, but if you actually sit down and do the math, it is a pretty good deal if you can shell out that much money up front. So the price is right now at $800. That's the retail price, which is a lot. Very, very steep all at once, I know. But right now, it is listed for $640. It is on a little bit of a sale right now on the website. And it is coming out in November 19th. So the question is going to be, is this going to be included in the Barnes & Noble sales? Will this go to stores? Will this be a website exclusive? If it does go to stores, then you can probably pick it up for half off in the Barnes & Noble sale. Or you can wait, maybe, if it doesn't go out of print. I don't know what the run's going to be on this. I don't know how limited it's going to be. But if it makes it to one of the 50% off sales, the flash sales on the website, then you could also get it there maybe. So at the full $800 price, it is $20 per movie. So you're already at the discounted 50% off if you were to buy them $20 each. And then at the $400 price, if you can get it for 50% off, you're getting each movie for $10. So it's a good deal for the movies, but that's a lot of money up front, and I know a lot of people won't be able to do that. This is going to be kind of a luxury item for people who have the luxury to drop that much money at once. I do not have that luxury to drop $400 at once, plus I already have most of these movies, so I don't think this is going to be for me. But like I said, if you're a new collector, or if you have the means to give this as a gift, this would be an incredible gift, kind of a world cinema primer for either someone who's just getting into world cinema or maybe a younger person. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier, and he said this would be a great gift for like a niece or a nephew or your kids, if you have kids, something like that. But yes, this is going to be a high dollar item. I would imagine this has got to be a limited edition item. I don't think this will be in print forever. This might just be very limited just for this year maybe, or at least until they run out. I'm not sure how much we even know about that yet. This is the first we've actually got news of this. I don't know, maybe some people knew about this already. This is the first I've heard of it, was when I got the email from Criterion today. Very, very special item, very cool, very unique item. I know there's a lot of people in my subscribers that are completists when it comes to Criterion, and I imagine they'll want to get their hands on this. So it's a really nice looking set. It would look great on the shelf right next to Ingmar Bergman, right next to the Criterion Designs book. That would look great back there. The big Godzilla book. Like, I would love to have it on my shelf. I'm not going to be picking it up, though, unfortunately. That's a little outside my price range. But if you are thinking about picking this up, be sure to let me know in the comments. I'd love to talk to you about it down there, especially if you guys have any other details that I didn't mention in this video. If you know of any other information that's been released about this, go ahead and let me know down in the comments below. I can't wait to talk to you down there. And I'm hoping to do a little bit more of these kind of news-related videos when news comes out about Criterions or about restorations that are being done and maybe potential Criterions that are going to come out down the road. I finally got on the Criterion Reddit. I finally made a Reddit for Films by Color. So I'm keeping up a little bit more with that stuff. So if you want more news videos like this, let me know that as well in the comments down below. Subscribe for everything Criterion moving forward. But that's all for this video. Until next time, keep collecting, and I'll be back with another one real soon.